Hi guys, welcome to the next video of Struts 2 tutorial series. From last couple of videos we went through the introduction and overview of Struts 2 framework. These were basically theory part and we didn't do any coding or the practical stuff. Now in this video we will set up one Struts 2 project and try to run one HelloWorld application using the Struts 2 framework. First we need Struts 2 library, which we can get from the Apache site. I have already downloaded the full distribution and extracted into one folder. Now in its lib folder we have all the struts2 jar files which we could need. Now let's create one dynamic web project and let's call it Hello World project. Now let's copy few jar files which are needed. We may not need all the jar files, so there is no point in copying so many jar files to our project. I could have made struts2 user library and then added these jar files, but for time being let's add them directly to the webinf lib folder. We'll add xwork core, struts2 core, OGNL, Java assist, free marker, and few commons. Just copy them into this webinf lib folder. Okay, in this web application we will try to hit a hello world URL and we'll get a greeting saying hello Ratnesh. Now for this let's create one JSP, hello world.jsp. Now this JSP will be invoked by the struts2 framework and that we'll see how will that happen. Now first let's declare the controller in the web.xml file. Now struts2 controller is a filter and its name is struts prepare and execute filter, which we can declare using filter and filter mapping elements in the web.xml file. So let's try to do that first. Let's add one filter mapping. We've kept the URL pattern as /star. So what will happen now, all the URLs will be redirected or rerouted to this struts prepare and execute filter. Now once our controller is declared, the next step is to create one XML file, struts.xml file, which is the configuration file for struts2. And the point is that we should create this XML file in the class path of the application. So let's create that XML file in the src folder. I have one sample struts.xml which I can just copy here. Now we can notice one thing here is that the struts is the root tag for our configuration file. Now let's try to put some struts2 configuration elements inside this struts root tag. First we need to add a package element inside the struts tag. Give it a name. Namespace extends. Now I'll be explaining these elements and their attributes in the next video, so for time being just notice what I'm doing and just bear with me. Now inside the package element we will create one action element that will respond to the HelloWorld URL. Now this package element is actually used to group related action elements together. So we can have multiple action elements inside this package element. Give it a name. HelloWorld. And give it a class. It should be a fully qualified class name. Let's name it as HelloWorld action. So what struts will do, it will actually instantiate this HelloWorld action class when we try to hit a URL like /HelloWorld, and then it will invoke the action method of this action class, and which is by default the execute method. So first let's try to create HelloWorld action class. Now in the action class we will create one execute method which struts2 will invoke, and this execute method should return a string and it doesn't take any parameter. Now inside the execute method we'll have one sysout It will help us in testing. And then just return a success string. Now corresponding to this success string, there has to be a result element inside the action tag. Now it can even be a global results element, but for time being let's create one result element inside the action element. Now one thing to note here is that the name of the result should match with the value which the execute method is returning. So the struts2 searches for the result type with the same name in the action element and sometimes globally also. And after it finds a matching result, then it executes the view present in that result. So in our case it is helloworld.jsp, that will be executed, which we created in the beginning for our greetings purpose. Now, so our basic Hello World application is ready. We can just test it using the Hello World URL. First, let's build this project and run this on a server. Okay, we got some error here. We'll discuss about this error in the next video. First, we'll try to test our project. So for that, we need to use this as part of the URI. So just put it here. Let's try to run. Okay, so we got this is out from our action class, and we got the greetings from our JSP. So this is how a basic Struts2 project is set up, and this is how a basic Struts2 application flow goes. So this is it for this video. I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching.